Hello viewers, back at again doing another weekend project. Today I'm going to show you something easy, simple and fixable. We're going to change the lower ball joint on this 2009 Mazda 3. Pretty simple job, guys, if you have the right tools. Now if you want to know how I got to this part, there's another video on my channel where you can check out. I actually replaced the CV axle on this bad boy, so you can check out that video, and then that way you can kind of get to this part. Okay, so what I done for you guys, just so that way you guys can see what I'm doing, I did go ahead and just strap this out of the way, so that way I can kind of show you step by step what we're gonna do. Okay, and the first thing you want to do, you want to make sure if there's any I want to say snap rings around, and I don't see any snap rings that we need to remove for this specific vehicle. Now this is an alternate option in case you don't have the money to remove I'm sorry, if you don't have the money to buy a new lower control arm. I checked the lower control arm on this vehicle, and the bushing looks really good. I don't see any need for me to even remove the lower control arm, so I want to save my customer some money. This is about maybe $120 part, depending on where you get it, aftermarket or any other place, but I wanted to save my customer some money. So this is a $20 lower ball joint part. This is the part number in case you're interested, and I got this from Amazon Mook. Now pretty straightforward job. You will need a ball joint press tool. This is a OEM, I think that's the part number 27023. So I'm using this ball joint press tool, and then I also had purchased this many years ago. It's a master ball joint adapter set. Got this from Harbor Freight. Basically all you need is a nice it doesn't matter what type of ball joint press you have, but anything that you have to your disposal, you could definitely will work for this. Now the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove and expose the actual ball joint dust cover. So just use a flathead screwdriver and just pry this out like so. And the reason why we're removing this ball joint is because it does have a lot of play, and I'm already changing the CV axle, so I want to make sure that the customer, and this looks like this original lower control arm for this Mazda. This Mazda has about 170,000 miles, and again, lower ball joint still good. It's just this ball joint that we're going to go remove. Again, once you verify that there is no snap ring anywhere, just want to double check. Alright, I don't see any snap ring. Okay, so now that we verify there's no snap ring, because this ball joint did come with a snap ring that it's here. So we're gonna go ahead and see how this goes. What I love about this is it comes with a new bolt and a greasable fitting that we can put, and these are greasable. It's worth the extra 20 bucks, guys. This one doesn't have a greasable fitting. Again, this is the original Mazda ball joint. So the first thing you want to do, you want to go ahead and make sure that you kind of play around with some of the adapters that you have. For example, I'm just randomly grabbing this. We're gonna need a cup that's gonna sit nicely flush, holding here on this part of the lip. See how this one's a little bit too I think it's a little bit too small for it. Yeah, so this is not gonna work. Let me try the next one, and I think there we go. So you want to go ahead and use a cup that's gonna basically be nice and flush, so that way we don't bend the lip. So we're gonna use this one to hold the bottom part, and we're gonna go ahead and play with these adapters. We're gonna need an adapter that's gonna go ahead and push down on this ball joint. Let me see. Oh, this wiggles a little bit. Let's see if oh, that's perfect. So this is going to sit right on the ball joint lip, the top, and we're going to go ahead and press it out like so. So let me go ahead and grab, let's see this. Will this fit nicely? Oh, that's perfect, guys. So that's going to go ahead and really squeeze that. So now that we have this is what kind of like the setup's going to look like that. Okay, and now, okay, this one we need a bottom piece here to go here, so that way the press could, let me see if this works. Oh, that's perfect, guys. Okay, so you want to make sure that's nice and vertical, because once we install the press, ball joint press, we want to make sure that everything's going to be nice and easy. So make sure that whenever you use your ball joint press, definitely lubricate it. Don't hold back on this, guys. Sometimes if you don't lubricate this, it could definitely go ahead and create some type of friction, and that's going to go ahead and not give you a nice slide when you wrench this bolt in. So freely lubricate this bad boy. I think that's key whenever you're doing these type of press ball joints jobs. Make sure that your tools are properly lubricated and ready to use. I think that should be good. Yeah, I think that should be. Alright, so now we're going to get this press, and we're going to go ahead and start installing. Okay, let me see where we at right now. So now that we have, so this is going to go, so now we know this is going to go here like so. Let me see if I can put you guys in a tripod so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Bear with me. Okay, guys, hopefully that's a better angle for you guys. Let me get a nice close-up. So now that we have that set up, I'm gonna go ahead and the reason why I'm using this cap here is because I want this, once I put this in here, see how that bolt that I'm going to go ahead and wrench is going to go through it. So that's the reason why I'm using it like this, like so. So let me go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. So I'm going to hold this. It's going to fit nice and snug here, and then let me see if I could hold this cup up like so, and then put this one underneath it, and I'm gonna go ahead and start turning the bottom bolt, and this is what the setup's gonna look like. See if I could give you guys a nice angle like so. See that? So everything's perfectly aligned, vertical. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my impact to ratchet this ball joint, and the whole purpose is for this. Once I push this is going to go ahead and push the lower the ball joint down, and then this cup's going to catch it. Alright, so let's go ahead and see this in action. Bear with me here. Again, if you don't have a impact to your disposal, you could just use a ratchet. I think this is a 19mm. Alright, guys, so I'm getting ready to get this ball joint out. It is going to be a 22mm socket that this specific ball joint press needs. So I'm going to use my Milwaukee 250 foot-pound torque of nut busting. So we're going to go ahead and see if this could remove it. Let me give you guys a nice close-up here. There we go, guys. Alright, and again, the key is to make sure everything's perfectly aligned. Let's see if this bad boy comes through, okay? Nice. Super nice, like butter. If you guys can, guys, make sure you invest in one of these bad boys. It took me less than what, 10 seconds, give or take. It's going to save you some time, and it's going to save you the effort. Okay, there we go. Let me get you guys a better view here. Alright, so now that this ball joint has been removed, okay, this is the ball joint that we removed, and those are the cups that we use. We're going to go ahead and make sure we compare the old ball joint to the new ball joint. See that? Like so. Everything looks good. What I like to do, I just kind of like to compare the circumference, make sure everything's nice to go. Yeah, and make sure the height, as you can see, everything looks good. And for this specific, let me remove this here real quick. So before we even install the new ball joint, I'm gonna just make sure and come here and clean it really good, either with the shop rag make sure everything's nice and ready for the new ball joint to press in. This looks pretty good. Alright, and what I like to do, so that way we can make this joint go in smoothly. You don't have to do this, but I just like to put a little bit of grease around it, just so that way the new ball joint can slide in really nice. And again, this is an optional step. Alright. So on this new ball joint, basically it's going to be in reverse order. I'm going to go ahead and set up the ball joint so that way it can go in smoothly. So let me go ahead and find some adapters that would work on this. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure out here what will work. So you will need something that's gonna be here sitting down nicely flush. So let's see. Oh, this is too big. Let me see. So for this one, we can use this adapter right here. That's gonna hold this when we do slide it in, like so. So this is what we're gonna use, and then on the top we're gonna use something that let me see if this adapter. Alright, I think we found a winner. So this is gonna basically, you want to make sure something that goes around the lip, so that when we install the new ball joint, it could definitely go ahead and just press it up. See that? So we're gonna leave that there, and let me set you guys up so you guys can see how this is gonna go. Okay, here we go. Now I almost forgot, your little ball joint with Moog is gonna have a little arrow. It's gonna say mount. It's gonna have a little arrow, inboards. So this is going to be, this side is going to be facing that way, okay, like so. Forgot to mention that, guys. Alright, so let me go ahead and set this up and then we'll continue. Alright guys, so this is the setup. I got this here like so, and I'm gonna put ball joint here. Let me squeeze this out. I'm gonna start this as best as I can, and remember, this side is gonna go up because this is gonna go flush on the ball joint, like so. And I'm gonna slowly ratchet this. I'm gonna start it to do it and making sure that everything's gonna line up evenly. You kind of have to play with it, guys. So again, just this is going to give an idea. Alright, there we go. So now you see everything's perfectly straight, vertical. We're going to go ahead and ratchet that bad boy in right now. Let me give you guys a nice close-up there. There we go, guys. And I'm just going to hold it as best as I can, so that way this could definitely go ahead and press this really nice. Alright, like so. Let me get that impact gun. There we go, guys. So again, you see how it's aligning itself. So we're going to go ahead and continue doing, but this is what I want you guys to kind of get an idea. When you press this in, make sure you take your time and make sure everything goes nice and smooth, okay? So I'm going to continue pressing this bad boy in, but just kind of want to give you guys an idea, okay? So there we go. Let me continue with this. And you're going to stop until this is completely flush to the lip. Alright. Alright. Again, if you can, invest in one of these bad boys. It will make your life a lot easier. So as you can see, it's fully flush to the lip here, like so. So, and you could even tell the difference once the ball joint can't go any further. It's going to go ahead and make one last noise. So let me go ahead and remove this. Alright. Alright guys, so this is how you install ball joint on this 2009 Mazda 3. And just for the heck of it, guys, I'm gonna put that that ring on it, just so that way I can have some peace of mind that this ball joint is not going to go anywhere. So let me go ahead and install it. And with your snap ring pliers, you're just going to go ahead and make sure you're going to open it up. We're going to go ahead and do that. So let me go and do that real quick. Okay guys, so once you have this already pressed in, we're going to go ahead and use snap ring pliers. So we can go ahead and put this, we're going to go and make sure it's perfectly flush right there. And that's just another peace of mind that I want to make sure I have as well for my customers. Like so, almost. Alright, and just make sure you kind of twist it a little bit just to make sure it moves in freely. And it's all the way around. See that? It's nicely seated there. Alright, so again, I hope this video really helped you out guys, how to install a lower ball joint. If you want to save yourself some money and just spend 20 bucks and you're buying good quality ball joint, or if you have the money, go ahead and change this lower ball joint. But this is a perfectly lower ball joint. I didn't see any reason for my customer to waste money on this. So again, see how nice and stiff this bad boy is. That's how it should be. And then don't forget to include your grease fitting on that, and then grease it up once you get this installed. Make sure you grease it up a little bit more, and that way every now and then you can go ahead and grease it as well. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy this video. Thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.